Hey everybody, Massachusetts Prepper here. Today we're starting a 3 or 4 part series on the demolition and remodel of the new YouTube studio. Now I hope you're going to stick around for all the parts. If I did this in one take, it would be a huge 20-minute video and I don't want that. So I hope you'll stick around. Let's get started. Okay everybody, well this used to be Vaxel's room. He left it in kind of a mess, but some of this stuff came from when I was taking the bed out of here and everything, where he had stuff all up underneath the mattress and everything, but Vaxel didn't keep a very clean room. This dresser's gonna go. He left behind a brand new pair of shoes, but I'm gonna tear out all this paneling. And I know behind the paneling is lath and plaster, so I'm fixing to gut this entire room. I'm going to get rid of this drop ceiling, take it back up to the 10-foot ceiling that's in here. I'm going to put in a all new ceiling. I'm going to put in lights and everything. Most of you know that I have been, working my YouTube studio out of my shop. So my shop has doubled as my YouTube studio. I'm fixing to gut this entire room. I'm going to get rid of the drop ceiling, get rid of this paneling, get rid of the lath and plaster that's behind these walls, insulate this outside wall here and this outside wall here. Okay guys, well there's all the drop ceiling panels, and this is where we are right now. The previous owner, they put paneling right over that instead of tearing it all out, and just went up and then put the drop ceiling in. So what I'm going to do is tear all of this out. And as you can see, it's still got the old plaster ceiling and it's cracking. I'm surprised this one is actually still intact. Some of the other ones, the ceiling, I know in the bathroom upstairs, the ceiling had all fallen down. There's some work to get all this lath and plaster out of here along with this paneling. So we're going to go ahead and start that process. All the framework for the drop ceiling's down. The only thing that's left is the anchor points that was holding that. I'll have to get a ladder, get up there and do that. Okay, well, here we are with all the paneling stripped off, and now we're down to the lath and plaster. This is what we're dealing with, guys. Yep, looks like there's going to be some new electrical going on, especially up here. Never ceases to amaze me how they did some of the electrical in these old houses. And look, I got a partner in crime today. Mrs. MP's got the day off. Hell of a day off, eh? Okay, everybody, well, quick little progress shot. We're about halfway done with this room. We smartened up, went and got some masks, because this is one nasty, dirty job. We've got all the lath and plaster, or all the plaster off. Some spots had cement board, like right here, there was cement board. As you can see, it looks like they had a puncher here at one time. Punched holes through the stuff. But now we're cleaning up all this stuff. All the plaster. You can see I've already got some of this cleaned up, but yeah, this carpet's coming out, but we got a mess now. And then we'll take all the lath off. Working on getting the ceiling tore out of here. We still got about that much more. Just so y'all know, this is nasty, dirty work. Look at Mrs. MP. You're nasty.
I think I need a bath.
Yeah, this is some nasty work, and I'm wearing long sleeves, and it's about, I don't know, God, it feels like 90 degrees in here, but I got some fresh tattoo work, so I've got to have long sleeves on. We're probably going to get all this plaster off the ceiling today and call it a day. Okay, well, we brought some contractor's bags up, so when we start tearing off all the lath, we'll put that right in the contractor's bags. Got the majority of the plaster cleaned up off the floor. Look at the way they did some of these old boards back then, guys. They just used what they had. They didn't worry about using any kind of good lumber. They just put things together however they could to make it work. Hell of a way to do things, but they worked with what they had. So now all we gotta do is get rid of all this lath. I'm dreading the ceiling up here because it's got some of that old chawed up newspaper type insulation in there, and that stuff is nasty, but this is where we are. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the demolition and rebuild of the new YouTube studio. Like I said, we're going to bring you probably 3 or 4 segments in this series, and I hope you'll stick around for part 2 coming real soon.